you evoke what we call sun, moon, and stars, nebulae. Vast spaces. They're only vast in relation to you. They're not really vast. Only if you compare them with yourself, they're vast. They could be considered very tiny. Or equally, the space between two sides of a hair could be considered vast if you want to think about it that way. I mean, if you really want to go into a hair, there's an awful lot between one diameter of a hair, you know. And if you think about it a long time, you'll think it's what we call a vast subject. Study of that. You know, from microscopy, it is a vast subject. Depends on the attitude, you see. But the basic principle, the thing I really want to try and get across, is this idea of going with the universe around you is your outside, just as much as the organs inside your skin are your inside. You go with it in the same way that the stalk goes with the root or with the flower. And as front goes with back, as North Pole of magnet goes with South Pole. This principle of relationship governs everything. I wouldn't say governs. I'm only using these wretched terms that we have to use out of our language. It underlies everything. And it's important to realize, and let me repeat this, that the great universe does not control the small individual. Any more than the small individual actually controls the great universe. This is not a question of controlling. It is a question of more like dancing, of what happens, rather than what makes it happen. Things aren't made to happen. Only if you insist that a certain event is quite separate, then you can think of it being made to happen by the events that came before it. But if you realize they're all parts of one event, or different aspects, different phases of one event, then you see it happening and you don't see anything making it happen. Forcing, that whole idea of things being made to happen, in other words, goes back to the idea of a universe that is based on a monarchical image, where the boss says, "Damn it, you do that," and the thing can't help it, and so it's made to happen. But say in Chinese Taoist philosophy, the universe is just not seen in that way. It's not seen as anything is not made to happen. It is what does happen. But it's all interrelated. And therefore there is a pattern to it. There is an order to it. The order of the net.